And once we've tagged everything in our tag editor, we can go to select right here and go to apply. We're going to apply something. If not, just apply. It'll apply to that particular element. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here and let's go to says new from the menu, from the file menu here. I'll select edit. And here we have our results as always. Now I'm going to talk more about this little button here and what happens here in the lower left-hand corner in our browser. And what happens here generally is this little load button, for example. I can say I want to load this sound in. I'll select it, that sound, whatever sound that is. I'll say load it. It'll load it right here with whatever selected here in my sequencer section right here, right? If I select that and I press this, it's highlighted now, and that sound's loaded here. So now once I select the sound, that next sound is loaded. So if I select a slot in the sequencer section right here, it will load that in once this button right here is highlighted. Be aware of that also as well. Now this has several features. Let's go over that right now. For example, here I'll press sample, and now next to this load button we see sample, which you can see right there. Now as I see sample, I can just hit here. We hear nothing. But if I go here, we hear the sample. I go to here, we don't. So once that's highlighted, we can get the level right here as well. Bring the level down to here and stop it. That's for sample. If I go here, let's say to sound, or I go here to group, and now I'm in group, you see it's changed. We've got these little squares, little dots here into a square, which represent sort of the slots, like on your pad almost, on your machine hardware. And this is checked. So for example, if I go here to Southern Kit, and I go there like that, I have the Southern Kit. If I want to load it here into the slots right here, I can press this load button. And now it's loaded in. Now if I took this check mark off here, and I go to here again and load, it loads in. See that? Let's go back to, let me show you something different though. If I go here, discard this, and now I select this, we're not loading in the pattern anymore. See that? So what this represents are patterns. As you can see right here, patterns. And so when I go here and I check this box here, it will load the patterns for whatever kit I've selected. And so long as this is selected here, it'll load them into the slots of the selected group, or in the sounds I have here. See sound slots here of this group. So if I go here and I just tap on that, it loads in the 909 kit, but not the patterns. If I go to here and select it again, it'll now load those patterns. I can press play. Those patterns will play.